Why are modern women angry over plans to withdraw the no-fault divorce in the U.S., with just 17 states in the U.S. running the no-fault divorce? Texas GOP is planning to overturn the no-fault divorce law to their to-do list, including other state legislatures pressing on it.
So honestly, with Texas GOP wanting to ban no-fault divorce and other state legislatures are trying to do the same, how does that work realistically? I'll tell you how it's going to work. If they succeed, women won't be able to get divorced unless they can prove infidelity or abuse. Okay, so then what? The woman is expected to continue to have romantic, intimate relationships with her husband, even though she can't stand him and she wants to get out so badly. So now you're opening up the discussion again to make married rape legal, because it used to be legal. Married rape, right? So if the woman wants a divorce, she doesn't want to sleep with her husband ever again. So you're going to force that situation. The GOP wants to force women to sit there and have sex when they don't want to. That is rape.
According to a research done by American Sociological Association, ASA, 70% of divorce is initiated by women, and the number increases among college-educated women, which is at a staggering 90%, which is why I am yet to see a man ranting about this on the internet. No-fault divorce has been around in the U.S. for over 60 years. No-fault divorce is a legal concept that allows couples to end their marriage without need for proof of one partner breaching the rules of marriage, but just based on showing that there are irreparable and irreconcilable differences in the marriage, or simply saying you are tired of your marriage and you want to put an end to it. I am not surprised that modern women are angry at this turn of the law towards divorce, because for so long, this no-fault divorce has helped women in their game of getting rich through marriage. Women have so much brought disdain and mockery to marriage, which is making men boycott marriage. Modern women have treated marriage disrespectful and treated it like someone tired of living in a certain building and decide to relocate, which is at the cost of the landlord. Women have thrown away the sacredness of marriage vow that says, for better or worse. I am often taken back when I hear modern women say that overturning the no-fault law keeps women in marriage against their own will. The first question that should be asked is, was this woman forced into the marriage in the first place? I am pretty sure that the Western world knows better than forcing people into marriage against their own will. Some women answer this question by saying that the marriage fell short of their expectations. When I come across women that answer the question this way, I immediately know that this woman has an entitlement mentality, or she is a very irresponsible woman who puts all the blame on the man and fails to put in effort towards the success of the marriage. Here is my prediction about the outcome of this overturn of no-fault divorce, unlike common predictions made by modern women. Number of women getting married might decrease, which I will discuss later. Marriage will have the honor and respect it deserves restored. Women will get more involved in making their marriage work than bailing out. As I promised that I will discuss why the number of women getting married might decrease. Women are having their game of decades ruined, one of which is getting married to a man and bailing out while taking half of the man's asset. Many called this game Divorce Ponzi in 2014. It was said that among the women that made it into the 100 richest list, 98 of them got their money by divorce. In fact, some women have hit the billion-dollar mark, thanks to divorce. So to many modern women, marriage is basically an empowerment program, and the divorce law has helped women in this course for so long, with women using the no-fault law to their advantage. I will share how divorce law works. The court claims to use equitable distribution when sharing the properties, which means they try to share it fairly. But this is where it gets tricky. One of the ways to make sure the properties get shared equitably is that the income and property of each spouse at the time of the marriage, which means a woman that has brought nothing to the marriage, gets to have a good share of the property, and everything a man has acquired for the family during the marriage gets to be shared as well. Secondly, the person that gets custody of the kids has to get the house, which many times the woman does. Thirdly, the pension plan is also shared because it is considered as a marital property. The divorce law has made it easy for women to have their ex-husbands sponsor their lifestyle while they go about living and claiming to be an independent woman, and a lot of ladies like themselves applaud them and root for them. Needless to say, a lot of men have started abandoning the idea of marriage because it brings nothing but misery for them. Plenty of men went down and were unable to get up on their feet after their divorce issues they are just struggling through. Now, due to the plans to overturn of no-fault divorce, these bunch of modern women have to think well before they involves themselves with marriage, as they know that they can't get out because she has to prove their husband's infidelity or abuse. Unlike before that, a woman can divorce just within 3 months of marriage. So, there goes lazy modern women's source of income. Since you can't marry a man just to come into his life and take a chunk of his fortune and crown, yourself has some independent queen and vanish before the eye blinks, except for extremely lazy and mischievous women who would still go ahead believing the wait is worth it. Men are happy. Lazy modern women are sad. While hanging out with a friend of mine not long ago, this friend of mine is a divorcee, and his divorce story was a really painful one. He pays about $5,000 for child support every month since he pays 20% of his net monthly income, and we were discussing this issue concerning overturning no-fault divorce. He mentioned that men should not be too happy because they are about to become more frustrated in marriage to these set of women. He said they will do anything, even go as far as cheat on the man and find a way of making him aware of it, just for him to divorce them since they cannot find a fault to hold against him. And he continued and said regardless of what is done, marriage is a game of risk, hoping that your woman is not a monster that you won't be able to tame. Which indicates that men should still be more careful. Modern women are angry and will keep looking for a way to outsmart the banning of the no-fault divorce. I'm aware that women have increasingly started to earn more than their partners in many homes, so these lazy modern women should be advised to follow this path and earn a living for themselves and stop being angry over no-fault divorce. That's all for today on Latest Juice. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like my previous videos. Don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.